star-studded game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen.
Live from the 8-Bit studio in Brisbane, Australia, it's the internet's most exciting half hour of video game trivia. Welcome to the Hungry Game Show. And now, your humble host, Brandon White.
Thank you, Chuck Fresh, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hungry Game Show, a podcast assessing some of the best and brightest minds from within the video game community about their favorite game. And joining me today on episode number 2 is the resident queen of sass, a woman who looks great in a Bane cosplay, my co-host on the Hungry Gamers and fellow sugarcane Coca-Cola fanatic. We're talking Miss Ellie Hart. Find her at Miss Ellie Hart. Miss Ellie Hart, welcome to the Hungry Game Show. How you doing?
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. This is probably my first attempt on any kind of like game show establishment, so I'm excited and nervous.
That's okay. It's my second go around at it myself, so we can be nervous together. And if anything, from episode 1, you don't have a very high bar to get over. The dream with 21 out of 40, so it was a pass. So if we're looking at it in percentages, you know, he did get a pass mark, and I think that's all we can hope for here on the Hungry Game Show is a passing grade. So yeah, what's news?
If there's one thing I've learned in life is not to talk shit before like you get into it, because I'm not gonna say anything about Sam's episode because I'm probably gonna do worse.
I appreciate that. You know, humbleness is key, and it's a very underrated trait, especially on the game show circuit, from what I hear.
Oh, I'm only gonna be humble until I find out what my final score is. If I kick Sam's ass, then it's tables flipped.
Oh yeah, just bury him. Put him into the ground after this if you do come out on top. So, yeah, the Hungry Game Show, this sort of week's episode is going to be focusing on a game very near and dear to your heart, or called Senran Kagura, Bon Appetit. So It is certainly not a mainstream AAA title by any stretch of the imagination. Did you want to maybe give the listeners a bit of background about this game, about your experience with the Senran Kagura franchise, and anything else you want to bring to the table?
Yeah, so this game, as you kind of pointed out, it's relatively unique. I doubt any of our listeners out there are going to really know much about it, but it's a rhythm cooking game, and it's based on the Senran Kagura gaming franchise, which turned into anime, and it also turned into manga and everything like that. So I can't even say it's a bit raunchy. It's very raunchy.
It's a lot raunchy. Like doing the research on this episode, I had to be very careful which computer I was using to do the research. Like, I avoided using the work computer because I don't know if I'd need to like purge my system afterwards, seeing some of the images and stories pop up.
You would have gotten flagged pretty hard. It's pretty bad. There's like to give you like everyone a general idea, with this one in particular, Senran Kagura Bon Appetit, it's rhythm game with the element of cooking. So you're battling with rhythm whilst in the background your character is cooking and competing. And essentially when you cook, you're trying to please someone, and if you please them enough or you don't please them enough, they have an overwhelming power, the boss, and he rips your clothes off. That's your punishment, or the competitor's punishment, and you get to the nudie bits. So.
It doesn't leave much to the imagination. That's very true. And Hanzo, the sort of the chairman of this, which it's weird because I get like weird flashes to like Iron Chef and the chairman in that. But this obviously Hanzo is a lot more creepy than the chairman in Iron Chef America. That's for sure. But
yeah.
It's going to be a hell of a journey. I've got 10 multiple choice questions for you to work through, as well as 20 rapid fire questions at the end. You do have 2 lifelines available, but bear in mind that using a lifeline limits you to a maximum of 1 point awarded in the multiple choice sections. So you do get 2 points for a correct answer, obviously 0 for an incorrect. And if you do use a lifeline which leads you to the correct answer, you get 1 point. And the 2 lifelines in question, you do have Phone My Friend, where I call a random person from within my phone contacts list for support and assistance. And obviously that support and assistance may vary because I can't guarantee they even know what this game is. So it's a little bit of a dice roll. And the other sort of lifeline you've got is 50-50. Fairly self-explanatory. We remove 2 incorrect answers, increasing your chance of picking the correct answer from 25 up to 50%. Yeah. And any other questions or anything you need clarification on before we jump into this episode, Miss Hart? Or are you ready to live your Senran Kagura Bon Appetit trivia dream?
I mean, this is a game with no substance, so the questions are going to be interesting to say the least, but let's do this.
Yeah, I tried to mix the smuttiness with whatever sort of wholesomeness or educational-based questions I could. So, questions may vary, but strap in, listeners, because here we go, playing some Hunger Games show, Senran Kagura, Bon Appetit. Question 1. In an interview with Marvelous Europe, series producer Kenichiro Takaki stated that the game's concept came from thinking about the 3 primitive urges: sexual desire, appetite for food, and one other. What is the 3rd primitive urge he referenced? A. The need for attention. B. The need for water. C. The need for sleep. Or D. The need for climax.
It's probably D based on this game.
The need for climax?
Probably.
Okay, so you're going to lock in D, the need for climax.
Yeah. I mean, it happens a lot.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
It was actually C, the need for sleep. Sexual desire, appetite for food, and the need for sleep. They're apparently the 3 primitive urges.
Oh.
Yeah.
There is no sleeping in this game.
No way. Maybe sleeping after the multiple climaxes because you get tired, but...
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. Let's jump on to question number 2. How many levels are there in the base version of Senran Kagura Bon Appetit? A, 8. B, 10. C, 12. Or D, 14.
In the base game?
In the base version of the game.
This means it's a PS Vita one, doesn't it?
Yes.
And the one I have not played.
You've got 2 lifelines. You could 50-50, or you could phone my friend, or you could obviously keep them for later. We still have many more questions to go.
Feels so bad to try and use a lifeline so early in the earlier in the game. And if I do use a lifeline, I don't think that's going to help me much anyway.
Okay.
Because the version I played PC, it's 22 because there's 2 additional characters. But since this is based on PS Vita, I have no clue.
It's a lot less than 22.
A lot less than 22. Can you then repeat those again?
8, 10, 12, or 14?
I'm going to go with 10 because I'm going to assume then that they only made the 2 major competitive academies go against each other, so that would have been 5 on 5. So 10.
So you're going with 10?
Yeah.
Let's see what the judges say.
That is correct.
Oh, snap.
Boom, baby. All right, 1 out of 2. 10 is correct. And good sort of methodology at the back there as far as the 5v5 2 shinobi houses going against one another. Very smart.
Probably Hanzo and Crimson. So
all right.
Useless facts that people don't know.
That's all right. This is an educational experience about a smutty cooking game. So they're going to enjoy this roller coaster. All right.
Hashtag get educated.
Oh yeah. Hashtag stay horny. Question number 3. Where is the Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off being held? A. Hanzo Street Shopping District. B. Hanzo Street Cooking District. C. Hanzo Road Cooking District. Or D. Hanzo Avenue Shopping District.
A.
A?
Yeah.
Sure? Don't need any more time to think about it. You're going with A?
I think it's A.
We're going with A. Hanzo Street Shopping District.
That is correct.
Boom.
Don't do that one. Eddie Maguire bullshit.
I got to try and keep that tension elevated. Try and get that doubt creeping in. That's not bad. You're at 66% so far. 2 out of 3. And I can't remember who sings the song, but as they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So
that's Meatloaf.
That is Meatloaf. He sung that song.
Yeah.
Really? I love Meatloaf.
Don't be sad, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Such a dude. He looks very, very bad these days. Like,
oh, he looks like Meatloaf now.
Meatloaf that's been out in the sun. Like, oh my goodness. Bat out of hell and all that kind of stuff. And I got to ask you, on a side note, what is the thing he wouldn't do for love?
He's always kept it ambiguous because he knew that that's what kept the song
relevant. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Everyone used to say it was butt sex, but I don't know. All I know is that he got mad at Celine Dion for copying his music video.
Yes. Yeah.
Getting all the facts here.
And I even thought in that video that was Celine Dion for a minute.
Oh God, no.
Like when I was younger, like, you know, I wasn't as educated as I was with the sort of the big rock and pop ballads. So yeah, hope you're doing well, Meatloaf. Let's keep things rocking and rolling as we move into question 4.
At least it's food related.
I share a birthday with one particular character in Bon Appetit.
Oh.
We don't share the same favourite food. I love burgers, while she loves dried kelp. Her favourite hobby is doll making, and if she wins the cook-off, she intends to destroy the scroll. Who is this character? A. Yumi. B. Homura. C. Murakomo. Or D. Haruka.
She wants to destroy the scroll.
Yes.
Ew, and her favourite food is dried kelp?
Yeah, she needs to sort herself out there. I'll take her for burgers after this.
Shit, there's 2 people that kind of want to destroy the scroll. What were the names again?
Yumi, Homura, Murakomo, or Haruka.
And her favourite food was kelp.
Dried kelp, yes. And her favourite hobby is doll making. Could go 50-50. Could phone a friend.
See, you could do 50-50, but then you could do the 2 characters that I'm bouncing off.
Well, that's the risk. I could be cruel and ask which 2 they are, but I won't say anything. But if you want, we can use 50-50.
I think one wants to destroy the scroll, the other one just wants to make sure it's not in the wrong hands. So I'm going to go with Haruka?
You're going to go with D, Haruka?
Yeah. Because yeah.
D, Haruka. Let's check with the judges.
Not by your birthday, by the way.
Correct.
That is correct. Boom, boom. Okay, and for a bonus point, what day is our birthday?
Oh, no, you can't do this to me.
I won't feel bad if you don't get it. Like, it's literally 1 out of 365. But for a bonus point, what day is our birthday? I'll give you a couple of soft hints. It's a winter month for us here in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's a number between 19 and 23.
August 20th?
Ooh, you were close. You got the 20th. It's July the 20th.
Oh!
So no bonus, but you still landed on Haruka.
Can I get half a point for the 20?
Yeah, okay, we'll give you half. Don't know how that'll factor into scoring, but half a point's fair. So yeah, she's 5'7", blood type of AB, favourite food of dry kelp. She is a very, very busty young woman. She's got sort of like a blonde bob hair,
pink?
Sort of pinky. I don't even know what you call the garment she's wearing.
It's just fabric in this game. It's just obstruction, actually.
Yeah, so she's voiced by Megumi Toyogoshi, and a quote from in the game that Haruka says, "Then I'll build a new world where people can throw off their inhibitions. A world without secrets. A world without clothes." Mate, she's a woman after my heart, and we share the same birthday. She's a former third-year student at Hebeijo Clandestine Girls Academy. So, you're doing pretty good. You are sitting at 3 out of 4 on the questions, and you've got a half bonus points. So you're at 6.5 points. It's obviously 2 points per correct answer. So you're doing pretty
What
good.
school did you say she was in? Because I think she's in the Crimson squad, right?
She went to Hebeijo Clandestine Girls Academy, and then she is in the squad you mentioned. So
Hamura Crimson.
yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. You are nailing this. All right. Let's move into question number 5. With the starting roster of 10 shinobi available at launch, and several more girls from the Hebeijo and Gessen factions, what is the maximum roster size, including DLC? A.
Oh,
18?
22.
What was that? 22?
Is
You
that
don't
the
even want to
final
hear the options? You're going straight to 22?
Go. Sorry.
All right. A, 18. B, 20. C, 21. Or D, 22.
So, full roster, including the DLC, which was an extra 2, it's 22.
Let me consult with the judges.
That is correct.
Holy moly. You didn't even need to hear the options then. So, yeah, there was an additional 10 that were brought in via DLC, while also combining the ability to carry over 2 more playable shinobi. And then all the other DLC purchased for Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus brings the total roster to 22. You are kicking all the ass. So we're moving on to the next question. You are on fire right now.
No, I'm going to drop this. I'm waiting. Like, when you hit me with the first question about an interview, I'm like, I'm screwed.
There isn't any more sort of obtuse questions like that. So they're mostly game related. So I think you should be okay. Here we go. Question number 6. Pink-haired shinobi Hibari, known by some as the human candy disposal unit, is only part of the Super Dish Gourmet Cook-Off so she can steal all the candy. She's often accompanied by a certain cheerleader. What species is that cheerleader? A. A cat. B. A rabbit. C. A dog. Or D. A bear. What
Shit.
animal cheerleader often accompanies Hibari?
It's not a dog.
It's not a dog, okay.
It's not a rabbit.
It's not a rabbit.
Is it a rabbit?
You got 50-50 and Phone My Friend still available?
I might take 50-50 on this one.
You'll take 50-50? Okay, so I am going to remove 2 incorrect answers. So the 4 that were there was cat, rabbit, dog, bear. Bear and dog have gone. So you've got cat and rabbit still available.
Maybe it is the rabbit. Because I know someone has a hamster. Or someone has something in relation to a hamster with them. So...
What are you feeling?
I don't remember a cat. But a cat seems more companion. But Hibari is like... She's like cute, she's like Wonderland, she's like candy, cakes and everything like that. So you kind of associate that with more bunnies.
Yeah, she sort of wears like a donut skirt. Like her skirt looks like a donut, or the bottom of her dress looks like a donut.
I don't remember a cat. But I remember a hamster and I remember the other character that's like blue. And it looks like a bear, but...
Well, the bear's gone, so you've got cat and rabbit.
Yeah.
A or B?
I'm gonna go... Fuck. I'm gonna go B.
You're gonna go B with
she's
rabbit?
Wearing pink and stuff.
Let me
Pink,
consult
pink
with the
and
judges here.
white.
B rabbit, correct?
That is
Holy
correct.
shit.
Booyah!
This is all fake, and yet my heart is racing.
It's because you want to be the very best. And right now you are on a cracking pace. So obviously you only get 1 point for that because you used the 50-50. But for an extra bonus point, what month was Hibari born? What month? You don't need the date, just pick a month. So you got 1 out of 12.
I don't know. I think she's one of the youngest, like age-wise. But I have no idea. Maybe because she's like cute and... like January, maybe?
You going with January?
I guess. I've got no clue.
You were close, but way off still. It was February. February the 18th she was born. Blood type of B. She's 5'3". Her hobby is video games. And her favourite food obviously is sweets. And when I was looking into this, and they said she's known as the human candy disposal unit. Like, I'm like, what the hell? This is something.
That's probably not the weirdest thing that you read about this game.
Yeah, and her speciality is whatever she feels like eating at the time. So, righto.
It's all our speciality, really.
Oh, yeah. So, you're doing pretty good. So, as it stands right now, you are sitting on 9.5 points out of a potential 13. So, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good, I gotta say. All right, let's move to the next question. Katsuragi, voiced by Yu Kobayashi, is a third-year student at Hanzo National Academy. She has a fairly straightforward wish regarding the secret ninja scroll. What is it? A, the ability to sexually harass. B, the ability to control minds. C, the ability to dance. Or D, the ability to guest on the Hungry Gamers anytime she wants.
I know that it should be D. But you said Katsuragi, right?
Katsuragi, yes, I did.
Yeah. Then unfortunately, it's like sexual harassment or A. It's A.
It's A?
Yeah.
Going with A?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her wish for winning the secret ninja scroll is the ability to sexually harass. She wants to be able to sexually harass anyone, anywhere, at any time, without consequence or remorse or warning. So, my goodness, Katsuragi, you're a little bit rapey there, lady. Like, yeah.
Can you see a picture of her right now?
I can. So she's like a long blonde-haired girl wearing sort of like a school uniform.
Wearing.
Yeah, I guess wearing is a very loose term. She's got like the shirt unbuttoned, covering
Very
the
loose.
nipples, but just about nothing else. Like, yeah, she's a randy little thing. Favorite food is ramen. 5'5", and yeah, her hobby, to no one's surprise, is sexual harassment. And her quote attached to her bio here on the official Senran Kagura Bon Appetit website is, "I'll become the queen of the Hooters harem." So setting that bar very high. The Hooters harem. She wants to run that.
Hang on, I'm just going to take a quick break here to say to everyone, I just want you to know that I actually play this game because I really like rhythm games, and it's actually really good and challenging. the really screwed up shit that's attached to it.
Really good, really good.
It's just the consequence of the game, I promise.
Yeah, it's just an offset. Just an offset. So Katsuragi, the randy sexual deviant. But you are crushing this game show right now. So let's move into the next question in the multiple choice. Remember, you've still got Phone My Friend, but you can also use that in rapid fire, where you won't get penalized. Obviously, if you get it right in the rapid fire, you'll still just get the 1 point. So moving on. Which playable character allegedly feels no emotions? A, Mirai. B, Hikage. C, Minori. Or D, Miyabi.
You fucking chose all the M names. Feels no emotion. Oh. What were the names again?
Their
Even though
names
this
were
is probably not going to help me.
Mirai, Hikage, Minori, and Miyabi. And her hobbies and favorite foods are both listed as none. I don't know if that helps at all, but it's a little bit of back history on this character.
The problem is that I know it's a name that starts with M.
Okay. Well, that's 3 out of 4.
That's 3.
Mirai, Hikage, Minori, or Miyabi?
It's not. I don't think it's Mikage. And phoning a friend ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, it's a very, very obscure question, this one. So, yeah, I don't know. But you're 1 out of 4, 25%. See, that's good odds. If that was at the casino, I'd be happy playing games with that kind of win percentage or probability?
I think Minori is one of the like the cutesy girls, so I don't think she's going to be emotionless. But I don't remember who Makabe is. Like, I can't put a face to the name.
What you got?
What was the other M name? Sorry.
Mirai, Hikage, Minori, or Miyabi?
I don't think it's Minori.
Okay, we're scrapping Minori. So that's C, gone in your mind right now. You're going with Mirai, Hikage, or Miyabi? She has green hair, if that helps.
Green hair?
Green hair. Maybe that just threw you for a loop. Maybe you weren't factoring that in.
Yeah. Because Hikage has green hair, right? Wait, I'm asking you for help.
I'm not disclosing that right now.
But I thought because her level is like festival food, so you'd think that someone that that did a level of festival food. Well, so you said she's got green hair.
Yeah.
Well, then it's Hikage then.
Hikage, you say? Let me just consult here with the Oracle.
That is correct.
That
Sadly,
is correct.
That was actually a great clue because I think she's the only one with green hair.
Yeah, I probably should have said something a little different, but yeah. I could see the pain that you were going through trying to work out this one.
Mira and like Miyabi, I'm like trying to remember who's who, like what they look like kind of thing. And yeah, unfortunately you gave me a really good clue.
That's all right.
Maybe you were my phone a friend.
Yeah, so Hikage has no emotions. And the hot rumor going around the water cooler these days is that she totally has emotions. Like Shah. I don't know who writes these bios, but my goodness gracious. But yeah, she's apparently emotionless. Hikage, the green-haired vixen. Yeah, too good a clue there. Too good a clue. Anyway.
Yeah, a little too good.
Let's move into the final question in the multiple choice space. Never again will I be called a chopping board, washing board, or day-old soda. What character says this quote, and what is it in reference to? So it's a 2-pointer, like it's 2 lots of 2. So if you get the person and what it's in reference to, I can already see the smile on your face. I think you're all over this. But A, Black and Decker. B, Ryobi. C, Ryona. Or D, Bosch. Who says this quote, and what is it in reference to?
It's Ryobi, and it's because she's like flat-chested. Her goal is to get bigger boobs.
Well, let me just consult the judges here.
That is correct.
You are batting 100 on that question.
And her food is teppanyaki.
Yes. She's the twin sister to Ryona. Is that how you pronounce it? Ryona?
Ryona, yeah. That's how I've been saying it.
Yeah, Ryona. And she lives in a world of huge breasts, here, there, and everywhere, which has made her generally irritable and given her a serious complex about her small chest. So, Ryobi, yeah, she just wants to win this tournament to be able to increase the assets. So,
yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah. She's not the only one in this game where their goal is like, to be big-chested, to be more feminine. It's kind of sad, actually. I really shouldn't be playing a game like this. Or endorsing it for that.
Hey, we're talking about it with a smile. It is some things that people go through and have insecurities. Like, so to be able to, I guess, highlight it in a game in a whimsical, light way is probably not a bad thing. To give attention to it. Like, obviously, the tone's probably not serious and endearing as some people might like in those types of things. But you know what? It's an issue that a lot of people go through. Body image and things like that. So, yeah.
That's true.
We all got our demons. And, Ryobi's is the fact that she will never be called a chopping board, washing board, or day-old soda.
Soda. I like that one. Day-old soda.
It took me,
it's flat.
Yeah, it took me a while to sort of latch onto that. I'm like, is it? She talking about like a can that's been squashed, and then flat soda. I'm with it. It took me far too long to sort of have the light bulb moment for that for poor little Ryobi. All right, so that brings us to an end for the multiple choice, and you are currently sitting at 16.5 out of a possible 21 points. So
multiple choice helps though.
Yeah, give you some options. Doesn't mean you have to sort of completely pull something from out of the depths of the mind. So I guess we could shift into the rapid fire portion of the Hungry Game Show. We still do have a lifeline available, which is the phone my friend. You won't lose a point or half a point for getting a correct answer from phone my friend. You'll still get the full point. So single point for correct answers in the rapid fire round. Ready to get it on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Question 1. What is Asuka's favorite food?
It's a weird name for tombi rolls. It's like sushi. Tombi rolls.
I'll give you that. It's Grandpa's futamaki. I can tell you were dancing around that. All right, 2.
Yeah.
What diet does Hibura solely live off?
Shibura.
No, Hibura.
Oh, Hibura.
5 seconds.
I have no idea. I got nothing.
Wild grass. Following up on Hibura, what is all that she wants?
No idea.
It's dietary related. 5 seconds.
Oh. Are you saying Hibura or Humura?
Hibura with a B.
Oh.
Hibura.
Dietary, I don't know. All you can eat. I don't know.
Close. Meat. Doesn't matter what kind, doesn't matter how it's come to find its way into her mouth, as long as it gets there. Because she currently obviously lives off wild grass, and all she wants to eat in life is meat.
Are you saying her name right?
Hibura. Hobura?
Homura? Homura?
Nah, that's the next one. What color are Homura's eyes?
I'm familiar with that.
What color?
Oh. I mean, who looks at their eyes? I have no idea. Like brown?
No, they're blue. Next question. What is Yumi's blood type?
What? What?
5 seconds.
I don't know. Hey.
You got it. That is correct. Yumi's blood type is A. What character is creating a comic in her spare time?
A comic?
A comic, yes. Comic book, graphic novel, manga, whatever you want to describe it as. What character is creating a comic in her spare time?
It has to be one of the younger ones, and the only one I know about is like Hibari.
Incorrect. Murakomo is creating a comic in her spare time. Which character says, "All right, it's time to say farewell to my boyish good looks"?
Boyish good looks.
Yeah, boyish good looks.
Who thinks that they're a guy? Maybe Imu?
Imi, you saying? Is that your answer?
Imu? Yeah. Aimu?
Incorrect.
I never know how to
It's
say name.
Miyabi. Miyabi wants to say goodbye to her boyish good looks. Next question. Who has the biggest boobs of anyone in the competition? Remember, you've still got to phone my friend.
Do you really want me to use that for this one?
You could use it on any. We've got more questions coming.
The biggest boobs. I mean, my brain tells me it's Gari, but maybe she doesn't have the biggest, hence why she's still such a creep. Is Dojiri? I wonder if she's included. Dojira?
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Sorry, that is incorrect. It is actually Murasaki who has the biggest boobs of anyone in the competition. He's a second-year student.
Oh.
On the topic of Murasaki, what would Murasaki love nothing more than? What would she love
relation
nothing more than in the entire world? Or maybe her goal for winning the scroll. Murasaki.
For winning the scroll, it's like all you can eat. Like, she likes food, doesn't she?
She does like food, but think of something maybe tied into food. You got 5 seconds. Being a sloth, vegging out, things like that. Think of that.
I've got no idea.
She wants to become the ultimate shut-in. So, hermit, I guess you could say. Who is
Okey-dokey.
Murasaki's sister?
Uh-oh. I mean, she has the same kind of placid face as Mira. Am I right? Mirai.
Who is Murasaki's sister?
I don't know. Mirai.
It starts with a letter
They'd-
that is a vowel. Her name starts with a vowel. There's a little cheeky hint there. She's a 3rd-year student.
I don't care about the years that they're in. I don't know, unless she's like related to Emu, but she's not related to us. Nah, pass. I could.
You
throw out all the
were
names.
so close. It is Emu. Is Murasaki's sister. You were so close. All right, the next question. When delicious food touches Hanzo's tongue, emotions become overwhelmed and he emits shock waves of energy that do what?
Makes him blast the clothes off the competitor, the loser.
That is correct. It destroys the clothes. Each battle consists of how many rounds?
3 rounds.
That is correct. What blonde-haired shinobi longs to become tempura? Or tempura?
Riona.
Riona, that is correct. She's a devoted masochist who loves to be bullied, injured, abused, insulted, and otherwise treated poorly. Her reasoning behind this desire? Well, I'm sure being tempura fried, would hurt immensely. What in God's name? All right, the next question. What character specializes in taking naps?
Sleeping.
Yes. Which character specializes in taking naps?
Is it bad if I would say, like, it's Murasaki again because she wants to be, like, a shut-in?
It is bad.
Oh, so that's not the answer?
That is not. I'll give you another crack at it.
Who would want to be a shut-in? Unless it's, like, Yagyu?
Yagyu, that is incorrect. It is Minori who wants to specialize in taking naps. Who is the master of tomatoes?
Oh, that's a Shiki?
That is correct.
Yeah.
What sea creature is Master Hanzo often seen riding into the sky?
I've seen him ride a squid.
We've got, just as an FYI, you've got 4 questions left and you've still got the phone, my friend. You don't have to use it, but it's still there and you've got 4 questions left.
It's a useless freaking thing. I'm pretty certain I've seen him, like, ride this, like, last thing I remember seeing is like a giant squid. He rode a squid. And but he rode a dragon in once too, but that's not an actual sea creature. I'm gonna go with squid.
Do you want to use phone, my friend, or you want to just go with it?
You know what? Let's use phone, my friend. Let's see, like, what happens in what wonderful world this.
All right.
Someone might actually know this answer.
Let's see. I'm going to roll the dice
This
here.
poor person. At least I didn't do the big-breasted question for phone, my friend. I'm so sorry, whoever's going to get this call.
The phone is ringing.
Hey, mate, so I'm just in a meeting. Can I call you back in 30 seconons?
Yeah, that is fine. You are live on the Hungry Game Show. So, yeah, if you want to give me a buzz back.
Down.
Oh,
We-
well,
Let-
I'll be quick.
Okay.
You have
Bye.
let me down. Why?
All right.
Why?
We're moving on. We don't have time to wait. I'm gonna try another number here in the phone.
Hello.
Hello, is that Matt Stallone, the sexy soy boy from Audio Technica?
You know it, right? What's up?
Oh, mate, you are getting called in live here to the Hungry Game Show. You are part of the Phone My Friend
God.
sort of trivia option that Miss Ali Hart here has called you up. Well, I've called you up. She didn't know who I was going to call. I just thought I'd grab the best boy out of my phone contacts list.
I feel like I've already let everyone down. So, oh god.
Nah, you got this. You got this. So,
No, he doesn't. Don't be cruel.
So Matt and Ali, you guys can't hear each other, so I'm acting as the conduit. It's a question where we're playing some trivia in regards to a game called Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. Is this a game you've played before or know of or even heard of?
I've absolutely no idea.
Okay, so the game in a nutshell is it's a rhythm-based cooking game where when you are performing well, you are sort of these busty sort of young schoolgirls in scantily clad clothes. When you cook well, your clothes of the competitor you're versing comes flying off. And obviously the aim of the game, correct me if I'm wrong, is to almost get the competitor nude. Miss Hart, that sounds about right?
Yeah,
I can do that. That's one thing I can do.
That's what I thought. I know you're a bit of an exhibitionist. You don't mind getting the gear out. So I thought, this is right down your alley. And the question that we've got here, Maddie Stallone, what sea creature is Master Hanzo often seen riding into the sky?
Master Hanzo?
Master Hanzo, he's like the sensei or the big dog of Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. He's the guy that gets excited eating the food and actually like wheels the girl's clothes off with his big dick energy. And
Of course.
He rides
Naturally.
a sea creature into the sky quite often. So think of sea creatures, think of big sea creatures that are rideable. What would the creature you'd envision Master Hanzo to be riding off into the sky?
Oh, just like every night, this is going to be a stab in the dark, Brendan. I got no fucking idea.
Very on brand for this episode.
Oh, shit. Let me think. Like, he rides a sea creature into the sky.
Yep. So think of sea creatures, think of big sea creatures.
Big sea creatures. And we're assuming like it's a sea creature that would make sense. I'm asking for too many clues here. I'm cheating.
No, I can help you out here. As you know, we've just realised you are very new to this franchise and this Senran Kagura world. So
I'm willing to give it a go. You know me, I'm down.
I know you are down for anything,
DDF.
and that's what I love about you. So think of giant sea creatures that you wouldn't often see going through the sky.
Yep.
A little spoiler: it is not a fish.
It's not a fish. I'm thinking like a giant squid, or thinking like a whale.
Okay,
I'm gonna go whale, flying whale. I don't know. I feel like whale. It's not. Yeah. Oh fuck, Brendan. Oh no, I'm on the spot deluxe.
So Miss Hart, right. Maddie here has he mentioned giant squid, and Maddie. Miss Hart actually mentioned giant squid when she was talking this out as well during the game show. So you guys are on a similar sort of tentacle level here right now.
Yeah, there's a theme going on here.
Yeah.
So do I need to have a different answer?
No, you don't, because she's got you on the line here as a potential a conduit for assistance. The phone, my friend, it's a lifeline. So Maddie, you're going with giant squid. Miss Hart, what are you thinking? Are you doubling down on giant squid?
I don't want to double down on a giant squid, but for this, I will say yes.
All right.
Giant squid.
So, Maddie, Miss Hart is going giant squid as well. Let's consult the judges here.
Yep.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Oh, what the fuck?
Maddie, you are batting 100, and you've helped Miss Hart
I needed
here.
that confidence.
Yeah. That's that big squid energy right there.
Yeah,
All right, Maddie. It has been an absolute pleasure getting you on the show here, mate. Thanks for answering for one, and also for being a very good, sexy, good sport. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to get back to this game show with Miss Hart here.
I will now.
Behave yourself. Think about them giant squiddies and big old biddies.
Have a good day, fellas. Thank you.
See you, brother.
Thank you.
See you, bro. Bye.
I just needed that extra bit of confidence.
There you go. There you go. See, phone my friend can be beneficial.
It worked. I can't believe it freaking worked.
I feel bad because Dreamo tried to call twice during that, but
nah, he had his chance.
He had his chance. Yep. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's jump back into the final 3 rapid fire questions. Known for her nerves of steel and bob haircut, which shinobi is often seen cooking for hordes of children?
Oh no, I've got to remember how to say her name. Yuzakura.
I'm gonna give that to you. It's Yozakura. I knew that's where you're going with it. So, boom, another correct answer. Second last question. Yumi spends every night practicing what? And by practicing, she also sort of repeats things or says things constantly as well. Yumi spends every night practicing what?
Yumi's a frozen girl.
5 seconds.
What does she practice? I don't know. Praying? I don't know.
She hones her baby skills and repeatedly says goo goo gaga, apparently, which is some other weird shit we're not going to touch on. And the final rapid fire question. How many playable characters are under 5 foot tall? How many of the shinobi girls are under 5 foot tall in height?
Probably fucking all of them. Are we saying out of 22 or 20?
Out of 22. How many, if any?
Not many, if any. Not many. I know the two teachers are definitely tall, although they're tall with their shoes on.
5 foot's pretty short too, you got to remember. Got 5 seconds.
4.
That is incorrect. It's 2. And for a bonus crack at it, name the 2 playable characters.
That are short.
That are under that 5 foot tall mark.
Mirai would have to be one.
That is correct. That is 1 point. And the other one.
I have no idea who the other one is.
You don't know who the other one is?
No, it'd have to be one of the 2 younger ones.
5 seconds.
I don't know how. Hibari, the kid one, the candy dispenser.
Incorrect. It was Minori is the other girl under 5 foot. So that brings us.
Oh, she's young too.
To the end of the Hungry Game Show. I'm just going to quickly tally up these points.
I see. It was the quickfire. I needed that stability of like A, B, C, and D.
All right, Miss Hart. Crunching the numbers here out of a possible score of 40 points. You came away with 30 out of 40, beating the Dreamo score of 21 out of 40 by 9 points. Miss Hart, you are now top of the Hungry Game Show leaderboard. Congratulations.
Can you see the shine on my skin? I am like sweating up a storm here.
This is all just meant to be good fun. It shouldn't be, buddy, taking years off your life.
I'm so stressful, but hooray, I did better than Sam, and that's the greatest reward ever. So thanks for not answering my call, Sam. I'm sorry that your real life is more important than this game show.
Yeah, my goodness. He's in a meeting. He could have stepped out. Said he's got a bowel problem or something, and just sort of... Oh, he wouldn't even be in an office. He'd be working from home, I'd say. So he could have just put his microphone on mute and helped us out, but, you know...
Or not put on mute. It would have been an interesting addition to any meeting.
Hell yeah, talking about giant squiddies.
And big old titties.
But yeah, shout out to Maddie Stallone coming through clutch. On the phone, my friend.
I shouldn't have had doubted the phone, my friend. I just assumed that because of the game and him and everybody else on this planet Earth and not being familiar with it, it just would have been like, fart on the wind. But it worked.
Mm-hmm. It worked well, and it helped get you to 30 out of 40. That is phenomenal. So you are number 1 on the leaderboard. Not really nipping at your heels. Salim the Dream is at number 2 or last if you are playing at home, because we've only had 2 participants so far. But yeah,
I'll take that.
We've got a clear winner here today, and that is the listeners for learning a lot about Senran Kagura Bon Appetit. This game is something. That is for sure.
It's something, all right. Like, I mean, don't judge me. Like, listeners, you've probably learned a lot about this game. Please do not associate most of it with me. I just swear I'm a decent person.
I can confirm. Behind the smut and the muck, there is a woman very pure of heart and is possessing many positive traits behind this this affliction and obsession with Senran Kagura. But yeah, I'm going to buy one of these games just to play it through so I can experience this this revolution and see how it goes. So you'll have to recommend me which one you think I'd appreciate the most, or where I'd get the... I don't really want to say bang for my buck, because that could get me into trouble.
I think everyone could get a bang for their buck with this game.
Yes.
But yeah, I can recommend if you like. This one's a rhythm game, so if you like rhythm games, because I'm telling you now, if it's a rhythm game, you're focusing on the freaking notes that you have to be hitting, not all the boob shaking that's happening behind it.
Yeah, just
just
picture like sexy PaRappa the Rapper.
Yeah, that's a good review.
See, and if I read that on some box art or on like a tweet, I'd be like, yeah, I'll play that. Who doesn't want to play sexy PaRappa the Rapper?
100% down.
Hell yeah. All right, so this has been episode 2 of the Hungry Game Show. Listeners, thank you for stopping on by, joining us. It's been a fantastic audience here at the Brisbane Hungry HQ. Miss Hart, thank you for being a fantastic participant, knocking it out of the park. Sadly, we don't have any gifts to give you for winning today, but at the end of the season...
I need a new shirt.
Okay, we can make that happen.
Sweated through it.
We can make that happen. But yeah, this has been episode 2 of the Hungry Game Show. We're going to be back in 2 weeks' time with episode 3 to see if our next challenger can knock Miss Hart off the totem pole. But Miss Hart, anything you want to say before we close this down and turn off the lights here at the studio?
Look, smut isn't bad. Anime and hentai is art. Thank you.
I could not have said that better if I tried. So until next fortnight, Hungry Game Show fans, it has been my pleasure to host this. Much love.
Stay horny.
This outro file is so long. I'm just looking at them like, it's still got 25 seconds to go. Yeah, I'll fade it out.